What is going on YouTube? Welcome to another one of my video reviews. In this video we're going to be going over the Henry Lever Action 22 rifle, of course made by Henry Repeating Arms. Let's go ahead and give you an up close and personal view of this rifle here. The buttstock made out of beautiful, beautiful wood there. Of course your hammer, and then getting into the receiver of the rifle. Give you an up close version of course, more of the wood there. That rear sight going down the barrel and feeding tube, and then that front sight. Give you a good look on that. Then we'll go ahead and pan out back here. So, as I already mentioned, this is a Henry Lever Action 22. It fires 22 LR, 22 long, and 22 short. So any 22 you want to feed this gun, and it will shoot it. And I want to start this video off by saying this is an amazing rifle, beautiful piece. You know, this is my baby here, and all our collections here. This is definitely the piece that gets the most talking about when we have people over. You know, when I talk to other, firearms people. This is definitely one of my favorite guns, if not, my favorite rifle. And I'll get into why. So, basically, just kind of explaining why it is one of my favorite is, for one, look at it. Very, very beautiful rifle. Henry has been making rifles for quite a while now. And so they definitely know how to know... look at me tying my tongue. They definitely know how to make a good-looking gun. And I don't think there's much argument that can be made for that. So yeah, as you can see, just getting up close and kind of personal here. One downside I want to point out, because I know the camera can see it, and it picks up fingerprints very, very, very easily. And that is actually why I did not purchase the Golden Boy. For one, I knew I'd be shooting this guy a lot, and for two, I didn't want to purchase a gun for almost $150 more than just this version here to have it get all scratched up and beat up. So anyways, as you can see, the blued metal here, very, very beautiful, especially when it's more wiped down. And then this walnut wood is very high quality, doesn't feel like it's going to break down at all. And so yeah, as I mentioned, just a very beautiful rifle. Another reason that I really like this rifle is I'm kind of in love with the 22 caliber. Unfortunately, they're getting harder and harder to find, but it's just it was the round I was raised shooting, and I've shot tons of different rounds: 9mm, 45 auto, 38 specials. I've shot tons of different black powder firearms, 44s, 50 cals, stuff like that. And the 22 caliber still remains one of my favorite, just because it's one that I have the most memories with. Having a couple different of my grandfather's firearms who passed away, having his 22s. And so yeah, it's a very accurate firearm here, the Henry here. It'd be perfect for hunting if you want to hunt squirrel with it, rabbit. Of course, depends on your state / country. But extremely accurate rifle. I'm more accurate with this. Now this could be me. I'm more accurate with this rifle than some of our bigger guns. And so yeah, very high quality if you ask me. Of course, I'm no expert, and I haven't come into contact with too many ultra expensive guns. But for the price, it is very high quality. The lever I very much so like. A lot of people like that kind of extended hoop here, which I actually don't really. I like how the lever is just your standard lever here, of course. Let's kind of look in the chamber here. As always, no need to worry. I cleared this gun several times. I clear this gun dozens of times before I film. And then as you can see, the loading rod and all 15 bullets are up there. So yeah, of course it's empty. And then as you can see, it holds up to, I've put thousands of rounds through this guy already. And it's holding up to the abuse. There's no real, breakdowns, nothing insane like that, like you might see in cheaper made 22s or similar firearms. As I mentioned before, it does hold 15 rounds, and if you're not aware of how to load this gun, this tube right here fits down like so. Of course, I'm doing this one-handed. Fits down like so. You slide it over there. And so basically, this is how you would store your gun, of course. You would, of course, take your tube back out, pull it out up to this point, take one of your shells. This is a CCI Veloc. I don't have the box sitting around. CCI 22LR. And, of course, fit it in there. And it will, of course, drop down all the way the tube here to your receiver. As you pull the lever back, load it up, and then fire. So yeah, that's basically how tube-fed 22s work, and that's how this guy here works. So yeah, a lot of people don't like tube-fed 22s. I don't have a problem with it. Just target gun, not really self-defense gun. You know, but yeah, as I mentioned, overall it's a very beautiful gun, very well made, extremely accurate, very light. So if you have a son, daughter, whatever you want to get them into firearms, this is the perfect starter gun for your kid. Or if you just want to get a nice 22, this is perfect for anybody. Very light. You can trudge around for the woods for hours with this guy here, hunt squirrel, rabbit, whatever. So yeah, overall, fantastic firearm. I definitely recommend Henry Repeating Arms. They're a fantastic company. Their customer support is great. If your rifle breaks down, send it back to them. They can fix it very fast, I've heard. Unfortunately, or fortunately, this rifle hasn't broken down at all. But I've heard, just looking on YouTube, talking to different people, nobody I know on a personal status, of course, but that Henry Repeating Arms has fantastic customer service. So yeah, overall, this is not a bad gun to go with at all. So yeah, I'll stop rambling on. Thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more content.